सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ Uddhava Gita, 17th chapter, page 262, verse number 42. Nityadahyangabhutani na bhavanti na bhavanti cham kalena lakshya vegena sukshmatvatanna drishyate. Uddhava wants to know about the self, that which is free from birth and death, and that self or soul which travels after the fall of the body and rebirth, Janma, Marana and Punarjanma. Lord Krishna explaining, Jananam or Janma is nothing but association of the mind with the gross body. Sharira samyogaha, manasaha sharira samyogaha janma. So, purva sharira viyogaha maranam. Sharira samyoga is janma, sharira viyoga is maranam. So, other than this, there is no any janma and mrityu. There are two types of expressions regarding this janma and maranam. Jananam and maranam are janma and mrityu, birth and death. What are those two expressions? One is conventional expression, another is shastric expression. Conventional expression is that the death of the body, people take it as death. Body, once it dies, it falls, it is called death. And when body is born, it is called birth. This is what generally people know about birth and death. That means physical body emerging is called birth. Physical body disappearance is called death. We can put in other words, appearance of physical body is called birth. Disappearance of physical body is called death. This is the conventional definition of birth and death in general. According to Shastra, from the standpoint of mind, when you look at the birth and death, when the mind associate with gross body is called birth. When the mind is associated with the gross body is called mind, birth. And when the mind, the Sukshma Sariram, is dissociated with the gross body is called death. Purva Sharira Viyogaha Maranam, Nutana Sharira Samyogaha Jananam. So this body or subtle body takes the new body is called Punarjanma. Again, rebirth we call it as. So the rebirth is nothing but Nutana Sharira Praveshaha. Sukshma Sharirasya Nutana Sharira Praveshaha Janma. Sukshma Sharirasya, the current body, when it is dissociates, it is called Marana. So these are the two definitions of Janana and Marana, birth and death. One is conventional definition, another is Shastric definition. Whatever may be the definition, either conventional or Shastric, what we have to understand, we have to understand that there is no birth and death, really speaking, to me, the Atma. Atma, it doesn't have neither conventional birth and death or Shastric birth and death. Conventional definition of birth and death is also not there. That means body never appear or Atma never appear and disappear like the body. Like the gross body appearance and disappearance, Atma never have such appearance and disappearance. This is the conventional definition of birth and death. Atma doesn't have that first definition of birth and death. Atma doesn't have. Like a physical body. It doesn't have appearance and disappearance. What about Shastric definition of birth and death? Atma are free from that, like mind, mind entering the gross body and mind dissociating with the gross body. Like mind, Atma is not associated with the gross body. Atma is not have dissociation with the gross body. Like mind. Atma doesn't have association with the gross body like mind. Atma doesn't have dissociation with the gross body like mind. Therefore, what? Atma is neither having conventional type of definition of birth and death or Shastric type of definition of birth and death. Atma doesn't have. On this only we have to focus. So Atma is free from birth and death. I, the Atma, am ever free from birth and death. I don't have Janana Marana. Therefore, what? You understand, body alone is appearing and disappearing. Even in one body also, every moment it is changing. Many new cells are born and old cells are dying. Just like a nail hair in our body, you don't see them. Their growth and their decay, you don't see them. They are all because of Kala Veda. Because of the speed of the time, very, very momentary body is also changing. All functions in the body also are changing. Look into the Shloka 42. Nityada hyanga bhutani. He Anga, he Uddhava, Bhutani, all the Sharirani, all the bodies, Bhutani means all the bodies, Nityada. Nityada means continuously, every moment, Bhavanti na bhavanti cha. They appear and disappear. Bhavanti na bhavanti. Bhavanti means appearance, na bhavanti means disappearance. But we do not know that it is so fast, it is happening. Kalena alakshya vegena sukshmatvat tanna drishyate. This body, all the time it is changing continuously. It is not observable, na drishyate. It is not observed by us because it is subtle. It is very, very subtle. We have to see that how hair is growing and graying and going. Growing, graying and going. So, new hair is coming. Similarly, nails are also. New nails are coming. How they are growing, are you able to see them with your eyes? You cannot see. That much fast the time kalena, caused by the time. How this growth is happening? Hair growth, nail growth, even all cells are new cells are coming every moment. Thousands and thousands of cells are dying and new cells are coming. We cannot see all of them. You have to extrapolate to the other limbs of the body also. Hair and nail, just as looking at them, their growth, cutting the hair, cutting the nails, that it shows it has a growth, growing and graying, going. So in body also, even though they are not appearing, extrapolate to the other limbs of the body caused by time, which we cannot, alakshya vegena, we cannot see time or we cannot touch time because it is very, very sukshmam, subtle. What is kala? Kala is nothing but Brahma Maya Samyogaha Kalaha. Kala is also born. Kala is born because of the association of Maya with Brahman. Brahma Maya Samyogaha is equal to Kalaha. Kala alaksha vegena. Alaksha vega means immeasurable. You cannot measure the speed of the time. Why? It is sukshma. Maya is also sukshma. Brahman is also sukshma taram, sukshma tamam. That is why its combination, their combination bond kala is also subtle. Sukshmatvad. Tat na drishyate. That growth, the change is not seen because of this kala. Kala you cannot see, kala you cannot touch, kala you cannot feel. Similarly, because of that nature, body, all other organs, limbs are changing, you cannot see them. Since you are not able to see, what we say? We look at the person, same person. It's not same person. It's not same skin. It's not same cells. Different person, but appearing as same. So like different examples he is going to give in the next verse. How we are not able to see their growth, their change. How we are not able to see, like 3 examples he is going to give. 43 sloka. Yatharchisham shrotasam cha phalanam va vanaspatehi tathaiva sarvabhutanam vayovastadayah krutah. Yatha, just as. Archisham shrotasam cha. Archisham, first example. What is Archisham? That means fire, lamp, jyoti. Once you kindle the lamp, the light, when a oil and wick is there, we are looking at the flame. For our appearance, it looks like the same flame, but it is not same. It is a new flame. Many systems also talk about this change. They also accept this flame which you are looking at it. In our house, we suppose we kindle the lamp, light we are seeing, that flame we are seeing. We are thinking that is same flame. If it is same flame, the oil should not exhaust. The oil should be there continuously. The wick should not become short. That means the flame is taking the oil every moment. It is changing. Old flame is, if it is there, the oil should be there in the oil holder, same as it is. But it is not so. By evening, the oil holder, that container of that oil, vilak, becomes empty by evening. That means every moment that flame is changing. Wick is also becoming shorter and shorter. That itself shows, even though it appears as the same flame, but it is not the same flame. This is one example. Similarly, another example, Srotasam, the river, Ganga river, Kaveri river, or any river you take, we say Ganga river, Ganga water. It appears as the same water, but it is not so. It is flowing, the new water is coming. New water is coming. You cannot see with your eyes when that flame is changing, and when it is taking oil. You cannot see with your eyes. The moment of that oil sucked by the wick flame, can you see with your eyes? You cannot see. Na drishyate. Similarly, river also, it is flowing, new water is coming, but it appears as the same water for us, for our eyes. Na drishyate. Because that much fast it is flowing, but it is not same river. New water. Tomorrow another new water. Every moment it is changing. Can you notice that change? Old water is going, new water is coming. Can you see that change? You see only water flowing, that's all. But there is a lot of difference in that water. It is not the same Ganga. Different water it is. Srotasa means river. Another example, third example, Vanaspatehe phalanam. The tree has got fruits. What this kala does, first the mango, now see the mango flowers are coming to the mango trees because summer is going to come. And that flowers slowly converted into small mango. And the small mango becomes slowly bigger and little bigger. Later little bigger. And after some time it ripens. It changes its color, yellow color. And that raw mango becomes, that raw mango time its smell is different. When the flowers comes, the smell is different. And the raw mango smell is different, ripened mango smell is different. So, the vanaspatehe phalanam, of those fruits of that tree, avasthadayaha kritaha. You have to supply from the second line. Avasthadayaha means that flower stage, raw, small fruit, then bigger fruit, and it color changes, ripened fruit. These are all called avasthas. Avasthadayaha kritaha. Who does this kala? Time principle does all these things. Therefore, archisham avasthadayaha kritaha, shrotasam avasthadayaha kritaha, phalanam vanaspatehe avasthadayaha kritaha. Like that. Tatha eva, similarly. Tatha eva, similarly, the replacement takes place. Flame, oil get depleted. Therefore, a new flame. There is a different avastha for the flame. That is called replacement happening physically. Replacement happening physically, that which you cannot see. Tatha eva, similarly, sarva bhutanam, all bodies of all jivas, sarva bhutanam, vayaha avasthadayah kritaha. Vayaha, age. Age also differs. They are all different age having balya, kaumara, yavvana, vruddhapya, etc. All these are there to the body, human body, but it appears same person. Balyavastha, childhood, Yavanavastha, youthhood, and Vruddhavastha, like that. Further, he is going to explain this elaborately. later. Vayaha means age. Avasthadayaha, stages of life. Stages of life are done similarly to that human body also. That we cannot see with our eyes. Now, what are those avasthas? In the 44th verse, he explains. Soyam deeporchisham yadvat shrotasam tadidam jalam soyam pumaniti nrunam mrisha girdhir mrishayusham. How this is vain, this knowledge of that the person is same, just like the flame is same, the fruit is same, or the river is same, like that people think. For human being also, they think the same person is not a same person. Look at here, that 44th verse, he says, Saha ayam Deepaha Archisham, within inverted commas. This flame is that flame. Saha ayam Deepaha. That flame is this flame. That flame means what? Morning I kindled the flame. Saha, that flame, morning which I have kindled. I am this flame in the evening, the 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. This flame. It is not so. But what is the usage expression? Our expression is morning I kindled the flame. Now until now it is there. It is not the same flame. Saha ayam deepaha archisham. Archisham means all the flames, that idea, and this is the same flame. The statement gihi dhihi. Second line, dhihi means idea. Gihi means statement, expression. That expression or that statement, that thought, that idea is not correct. Mrisha, it is false. It is false, it is a wrong expression. It is not correct. Because of ignorance only people say that. This is one example. Second example, for Srotasam, Yadvat Srotasam Tat Idam Jalam. For previously he gave the examples. We do not know their change. Then we do not know the change, but we do expression also, statement also. Every one of us do the same statement. Akhanda Jyoti, they say 24 into 7, Akhanda Jyoti is there. We think that is the same flame. It is not correct. They put, one person will sit there every time they are putting oil. Even in functions also, suppose the function is for 3 hours. One person they give in charge of pouring the oil in that continuously. Never middle, they have to see and put the oil, and the wick also has to be adjusted. So these are all invisible, but people say their utterance, their expression and their idea of the same flame. Saha ayam. That flame is this flame. Soyam Devadattaha Madre, here Saha ayam Deepaha. Archisham, of this flame. In the case of Deepa, this is the wrong expression. Similarly, Tat idam jalam srotasam. For the river also, people make the same statement. Tat morning, tat jalam, idam jalam. Tat srotasam idam jalam. This water also, the statement that in the case of stream or river, that this is that very water, that river is this water. It is not this water. That water already went off. This is new water. New water. If it is the same water, what will happen? The river cannot flow, does not flow, should not flow. If it is the same water, river nature is flowing only, water nature is flowing only. But we say idam jalam, this water. Tat idam jalam. Napumsakalinga. That's why tat idam is used. Tat jalam idam jalam. This is also mrisha expression, wrong expression, useless expression. Okay. Similarly, they do for human being also. In third line he says, Soyam puman iti, within inverted commas again. Tadidam jalam, inverted commas. Soyam puman iti, because it is an expression, statement. That's why in inverted commas you have to put. Mrisha gihi means false expression. Mrisha dhihi, false notion. This false notion, mrisha gihi, mrisha dhihi, you have to supply for a flame also, for river also, for water also, for human being also. What for human being they say? Saha, that person. I am Puman, this person. That person is this person. That person whom I saw long before is this person. Is the same person? No. He has got lot of change in his physical level, emotional level, whole body has changed. But what is our statement? That person is this person. Is it correct, really speaking? Really speaking, it is not a correct statement. It is false statement because of false notion. Mrishagihi, mrishadhihi, false notion. Therefore, what they do? Mrishagihi, they do false statement. When will fact come into existence? Mrisha ayuhu eshante mrushayusham. Why they make this false statement? When will this false statement comes in? Because they have mrusha ayusham. Their age is also false. Okay, because of ignorance. Mrusha ayusha means ignorant people. Because of ignorance, the ignorant people, mrusha ayusha means they are living. But what is the use of that living with ignorance? You see, ignorance, if you live with ignorance, it is as good as death. That's why Krishna is telling, therefore, people, they have false knowledge. False knowledge means ignorance ityartha. People have this, they have wasted their life and artham without knowing the truth. What is the truth? It is not the same flame, it is not the same water, this person is not the same person. So the entire body has changed. Biological changes are so many are there, but our statements are because of ignorance only. That's why they have wasted their life without understanding the truth. This is many people do many wrong statements because of wrong notions. They do not know, they have ignorance and they are doing wrong statements. They do not know. That's why he who knows not and knows not, he knows not. The murkha. So his physical body is changing and many cells are changing, everything is changing. But you say, my son, my daughter, and like this we express and develop attachment, raga, dvesha towards those wrong, false notions and expressions. All ignorant people, whatever they talk, they are all mrisha only, useless. Mrisha ante false. Whatever is false is useless. Whatever is useless is purposeless. Therefore, Shastra never give much importance to ignorant people words. Hmm? Some people, they just talk rumors, blabbering, unnecessarily they talk. Because of ignorance, they talk anything. They talk anything. Why to give importance to them? Krishna says, Mrusha Ayusham. Their life is also false only. Who does false statements? Who entertain false notions? Their life is also what? Real. Huh? It cannot be real. It is also false only. That means they are wasting their life without getting the knowledge. That is why Vidyadhanam Sarvadhanat Pradhanam. This is the real wealth. Knowledge is real wealth. Poverty is not a poverty. Not having money is not poverty. Perpetuation of ignorance is called poverty. Poverty is not a poverty. Lack of money is not poverty. According to our heritage, our culture, according to our seers, rishis, our shastra, they never look at a poor person as a poor person. We look at a person how rich he is in knowledge. If knowledge is there, he is the richest person. Not Adani, Ambani. Okay. People, worldly people, materialistic people think the most richest person, no, second richest person, third richest person. We never bother. Worldly people, materialistic people bother. But wise people, intelligent people, never consider that richness as a richness. Vidya, knowledge is there, Brahma Jnanam is there, Shastra Jnanam is there, our Itihasa, Purana Jnanam is there, scientific knowledge is there, they are the richest people. Brahma Jnanam is there, that means that is the ultimate. There is no comparison to that richness. Okay, that is the idea presented in those 3 verses. Now let us go to the next page, verse number 45, page number 263, top verse. Ma swasya karma bijena jayate sopyayam puman mriyate vamaro bhrantya yathagni daru sanyutah. Now another way of presentation. People, we are talking about birth and death. People chant Mrityunjaya mantra. Om Trambakam Nijamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshi Amamritaat. At the Corona time, people were chanting this Mrityunjaya mantra. And people's intention is what? Mrityu should not come, death should not come. Actually, that prayer is not for that. The prayer, Trayambakam Yajamahe, I worship Lord Shiva, who is 3-eyed one, Trayambakam Yajamahe, who is Sugandhim, fragrant. Sugandhim means fragrant, and who nourishes. Fragrant means what? Not literal fragrance here. Fragrance in the form of knowledge. He gives fragrance. So fragrance and means endowed with all virtues. Ityartha. That is fragrance of Bhagavan. Who the Lord Shiva is Sugandhim. To that Lord I bow in front of him, who is having all virtues. Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam, who nourishes me with health and wealth, who nourishes me. Mrityoha Mukshiya, O Lord Shiva, may you relieve me remove the mrityoha mukshiya means, O Lord, um, please relieve me from death. Relieve me from death. That means, does not mean I want longevity. It is not asking for longevity. They perform Ayush Homa, Mrityunjaya mantra, they chant, not for longevity actually. Really speaking, it is not for longevity. But then for what they chant this? They chant, O Lord, let this body goes, mortal body. Who wants mortal body to have longevity? Mortal body is mortal body. Anyhow, it is going to disappear after some time. But I am not interested in that body. I want to claim Murtyoha Mukshiya Mamritat. Mritat, see, from this mortal body, let me elevate myself to that immortal nature. That is the idea. I want to claim my real nature. I want to claim my real nature. That is the idea. I pray for that Lord to be free from that mortality. The significance of the mantra is this: O Lord, may I not identify with this mortal body. May I identify with my Atman nature. That is the hidden meaning actually. So, let me not identify with the mortal body. If I identify with the mortal body, I will have fear of death. So let me disidentify with mortal body. That is why urvaru kamiva bandhanat. Like that cucumber, detach, disidentify with its creeper. Urvaru kam iva bandhanat. Let me disidentify with the body-mind complex which is having lot of defects. Let me not identify with it like that cucumber when it ripens. Let me, my knowledge also should ripen. I am like a cucumber, not touched and affected by this body-mind complex. That is called ripening. That is the real intention of that prayer. Mortal body, seeking for mortal body permanency is unintelligent. No? Claiming that immortal nature of Atman I am is intelligent way of living. That is why Mrityunjay mantra is not for longevity or not escape from death. That is the idea. Okay. Now in this verse, Lord Krishna says, Saha api Saha ayam puman api. Even that ignorant person also who do not know that I am Atma, taking mortal body as himself. We said no, that Mrisha, Puman, Ayusham, and ignorant people only make such statements. Ignorant people only think like that. We said, even though the ignorant person also, in this 45th verse, Saha ayam pumanapi, that this person who is ignorant also, Jiva, this Jiva who is ignorant also what? Ma swasya ma jayate mriyate va. Even he is ignorant also, really speaking, he is not born. Mriyate va na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Like that sloka Krishna is using here. Karma bijena, even with karma bija, because of karma he is born. Shastra says, as long as you are ignorant, ignorant, you believe that karma, agami karma, sanchita karma, prarabdha karma. Prarabdha is exhausting, has to exhaust prarabdha. All these are all as long as you are in ignorance. Because of that ignorance, you are entertaining that notion. Even though ignorant person who is seeing the snake upon the rope, at that time, even though he is seeing, really there is no snake. For him it is there. For him it is there means, is it there really? It is not there really. For him, it is appearing. It is only appearance. It is appearing for me, therefore it is real. You cannot say. Similarly, prarabdha karma, I am exhausting, sanchita agami karma, you are thinking because of ignorance. Really speaking, at that time also, karma bijena na jayate na mriyate, really speaking. Because Jivatma is not body-mind complex. Body-mind is inert. Atma cannot born and die. Body is a chemicals, bundle of chemicals. Really speaking, Atma can never born. Bodies are appearing and disappearing. It is only a material modification. Then who is having birth and death? The Jiva Atma, the Ahankara, Chidabhasa. If you say, who is Chidabhasa? Is it real? That Ahankara, Chidabhasa, is it real? Can you say your reflected face is real? You are making use of it for your makeup. Therefore, my reflected face is real. Can you say that? Every day you are looking at a mirror, applying powder, applying bindi, and so many things you are doing in front of the mirror by looking at the reflected face. Therefore, reflected face is real, you can never say. Similarly, Chidabhasa is like a reflected face. With Chidabhasa, you are playing the mother role, father role, brother role, sister role. With the body-mind complex, you are interacting. Therefore, I am interacting with the world, I am interacting with my son, interacting with my daughter. How you are interacting with the body-mind complex? How body-mind complex interacting? Because of Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness. That is what Jivatma. You are taking it that Jivatma, Chidabhasa is real, and that Ahankara is real, and you are playing the role, you do not know that, and you are rolling with the roles. Karma bijena ayam puma na jayate na mriyate. Really speaking, this person is not born and died. Why you are afraid of birth and death? Death people are afraid of. Death comes only one time to the body. But the worry, fear of death comes hundreds of times, thousands of times. Why? Because of ignorance. Which one is born? Atma cannot born. Bodies are appearing and disappearing. Chidabhasa is in the between. Sukshma Sariram make this body active and inactive. And this Chidabhasa is also blessed by me. It is false. Now tell me, who is having birth and death? Krishna is asking, why do people are crying? Na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Nayam bhutva bhavita na bhuyaha. Ajo nityas shashvatoyam puranaha. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Says Shastra study is one of the benefit is I can be free from death fear. This is called preparation for death. I happily hand over the body to the Panchabhutas. This is called maturity. Na mriyate, na jayate. Full stop. Or then what? I am Amaraha. I am immortal. But Bhrantyah yatha agni Agni Samyutaha. Agni Daru Samyutaha. So this is Bhranti. People thinking that Prarabdha Karma is there, I am exhausting my Prarabdha Karma, and Tala Edutha. Tala Edutha, all statements out of ignorance, whatever you do, they are all false. Until you come to that senior student level, binary format level, you have to hold on to prarabdha karma, talaiduthu, Ishvara, Bhagavan, Karna, Pane, ani. You have to cry, that's all. And sticking on to this body. Prarabdhaya samarpitam vapuhi ityesha manisha mama. So what? This body has come and purpose is served. Without body, mind complex, I the Atma cannot express myself. Whether body is there or not, I the Atma exist. If body, mind is there, I manifest. If body, mind is not there, so what? I am Atma, never appear, disappear. I remain. Correct? Similarly, Atma doesn't have any manifestation without the mind and body. So, I am the body mind complex with a Atma inside, we should not say. I am a spiritual being. I am a human being with spirit inside, we should not say. That is junior student level, they say. I am a human being with spirit inside, as though they have invented new thing. No, that is wrong. I am a spiritual being with incidental body mind complex. I said this many times. I am a spiritual being, Atma, Brahman, Satchit Ananda Swarupam, with an incidental body mind complex, not one body mind complex. I, the Atma, have many bodies, not only human bodies. 84 lakhs of species are my bodies only. This is called Sarvatma Bhava. Jivatma Bhava to Paramatma Jivatma Aikyam Ekatma Bhava. Yesterday I said in Gita Bhashyam also, Ekatma Bhava to Sarvatma Bhava. Dvaitam to Advaitam. Bhrantya, so all people have Bhrantya Bhavati. Now, this is all these are birth is there, death is there, prarabdha is there, punyam, papam. Now only we heard that Nirvana Shatkam, na punyam, na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham. Not just verbally singing or mentally thinking is not sufficient. You have to recognize, you have to understand. Bhrantya bhavati to be supplied. Yatha agni daru samyutaha, just as fuel. Daru means fuel in the form of fire. That wood, piece of wood gets fire and you see the fire. And once you put off fire, go put off. Fire you can never put off. So fire put off, fire is kindled. Like that you make a statement. Really speaking, fire does not kindle, fire does not put off. Fire cannot be put off. Fire is merged with the total fire, Agni Tattvam. But what we our expression? Oh, there is fire. Daru, that wood, piece of wood, is burning. You take the fire. It is only log of wood. In Kathopanishad also we saw Rupam Pratyarupo Babhuva. That fire takes whatever it is burning, it takes the shape of that object. If it is burning door, it takes the door shape. It is burning the book, it takes the book shape. Like that, Atma is also taking the shape of the body as it were. It doesn't have any birth and death. Fire also doesn't have birth and death. From the standpoint of that object, put off and kindled, you are telling, but fire is already there in the cosmos. You are making the fire to manifest, which is already there. You are making it unmanifest by putting it off. But you cannot touch the fire. Fire swarupam it is. Next verse. Nisheka garbha janmani balya kaumara yauvanam vayo madhyam jara mrityuhu ityavasthatanor iti navaha avastha tanoho. For this body, human body or any body, there are 9 avasthas. We are studying about human body here. There are 9 avasthas. Navaha means 9. What are those 9 avasthas? Nisheka garbha, garbhadhanam, first conception. That is one stage of life. How Viparinama takes place, he is presenting here. What are the stages of life? Intermediary stages are there. In between stages are there. Nisheka Garbha. First, entering the mother's womb. Entering the mother's womb is called Nisheka Garbha. Then Janmani. So Nisheka means conception, Garbhadhana. Garbha means a fetus form, second stage. Janmani, birth, third stage. Then Balya, childhood stage. Kaumara, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one is Kaumara. Kaumara is that stage. Balyavastha is from up to first 5 years is Balyavastha or Shaishavavastha, Shishu Avastha, Shaishavavastha. Fourth stage is Balyavastha, first 5 years. Then Kaumara Avastha, 6 to 15 years, Kaumara. Kishoravastha they call, 6th year to 15th year. Then Yavvana, Kaumara Yavvanam, 46th verse, first line, last word. Yavvana Avastha is 16 to 45. 16th year to 45th year, Yavvana Avastha. Then Vayaha Madhyam. Then Madhyavayaskaha, we say. Madhyavayaskaha is 46 to, we can take 46 to 65. 46 to 65 Madhyavastha. Apuda ellame body is degenerating stage. Degenerating starts. Middle age, we call it as middle age. He is a middle-aged person and becoming a senior citizen anartham. Then old age. Then what? Jara means old age, 9th avastha. All avasthas only, okay. 2 types of meanings. Avastha means stage of life. Avastha means in every avastha you suffer. Somehow or other there is a pain. 61 to 80 years is old age. 61 to 80 year. What about above then? Then almost like a child again, he becomes like a baby, like 80 above. 61 to 80 old age. Above that also you can consider it as old age and ready for death. Therefore Jara. Then Mrityu, 9th one. After 8 is ready to any time to disappear. Body can disappear. Mrityuhu. That is the 9th. Death is also another avastha only, that is also. We accept all other avastha, 8 avasthas are wonderful, but death avastha, kashtam Swamini. Death avastha is also one of the avastha. You cannot avoid that. Jara. Mrityu iti avasthaha. Tanu means body. Why body is called tanu? Tanu means tanu vistare. It expands. That is why it is called tanu. Tanuho nava avasthaha. 9 avasthas are there for this body. Therefore, what accept mrityu is also one type of avastha. Okay. Next verse 47. Eta manorathamayi अन्यस्योच्छावचास्तनुः गुणसङ्गादुपादत्ते क्वचित् कञ्चित् जहाति च. Very, very nice slokas. Look into the first line, 47. Second line, kvachit. One person, one body, suppose he takes kvachit. Manorathamayi. Manorathamayi means according to their identification, attachment to the gunas. Guna sangad upadatte manorathamayi. The body is because of guna sanga. Once you identify with the body, manomiyi, manorathamayi, etah. All these avasthas are, I am having these 9 avasthas. Once you identify with the body, so, and gunas also, sattva, rajas, tamo gunas, you identify and you talk about the uccha avacha tanuhu. Uccha avacha means utkrishta. Uccha means utkrishta. Avacha means nikrishta. Utkrishta sharirani, nikrishta sharirani. The bodies are high and low. The superior bodies and lower bodies. These are all belonging to what? Only because of guna sanga. Guna sanga. One person, because of ignorance, guna sanga is there. Because of attachment is there with body mind complex. Because of ignorance, he is talking about all this superior birth, inferior birth and all. Really speaking, a wise person is one. Kanchit jahati cha. Some people, intelligent people, they give up this type of idea, this notion. I am guna rahitaha, nirguna atma. Gunas belong to Maya. Maya, Maya Shariram. This Shariram is only a medium for me to manifest. I need not identify with this Maya Shariram, which is made out of 3 gunas. Therefore, what? If I understand this, life is joy, entertainment. Okay. Jahati cha, gives up the attachment. Making use of this body, stay as long as in this body, stay, manifest in this body as Atma. If I don't manifest in one body, so what? I am manifesting in many bodies as Atma. Why to hold on to, stick on to one body, old body, holding on to this old body, which body has got a lot of knee pain, toothache, eye ache, joint ache, so many aches are there. I am in all bodies. Okay, I am in everybody, in every body. That is called freedom. More in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.